It's a pleasure to be here this morning. It's not that often that I get a chance to speak at a wake for a building. And to actually maybe get a chance to eulogize it, but maybe not today. But before we get started, let me introduce my colleagues here today. Council President Small, Josh Woods, Councilman Joe Davis, and of course everybody knows Councilman Reynolds here. This site for me means a lot, and I get 5 minutes today, so I'm going to take up a lot of it. I grew up 3 blocks just south of here on the corner of Augusta and Cedar Street, a 2-story house that my parents built in 1973, which we still actually use and live in today, my brother's there. Now I live 6 blocks just to the west of me on Broad Street at the corner of Broad and Charleston. So I've been in this community for 55 years, less than 5 years that I was in college. So when we talk about this 30-acre site, let me talk to you just a little bit about it. See, this site has seen a lot. It's seen bell sheds at Lawrence and Canal. It's seen houses that used to stand on this 30 acres. It saw a high school named J.R.E. Lee that faced Canal Street that was torn down and became Ben C. Rain on the parking lot. It has seen so many things. Once this building was built, it has seen, had a theater where Carol Graham did the first dance here and recital here. And she also did the last recital here where I had an opportunity to come and see it. We've seen Austin Idol, the Georgia Yardjacker, the figure 4 arm lock, a leg lock by these guys that came in here. We've seen Disney in here. We've seen the monster trucks, I believe those super big trucks, how did they ever get in here? And as a good Catholic, we even have participated in the Christ the King celebration that was held in this building every year. And another little known secret, once upon a time I was even invited to a ball here by the crew of Columbus where I actually got to see the tablet. I actually got a chance to, swing a little bit on the wooden floor that night before my wife said, let's go. So there are lots of memories here for so many people. There are a lot of songs here. I had the opportunity to hear the Jackson 5 sing here. What a privilege. What a privilege to actually have that opportunity. And then again, this building has been a resource to us for so many things. It was our savior during Hurricane Frederick when we ran all the emergency services out of Expo Hall on the other end of the building. It was our savior when we needed a place of refuge for people to come in Alabama Power to have places for the building. It was our savior when we needed a place to actually have true entertainment in the city of Mobile. And it was the regional savior when we had a theater that was the largest theater between New Orleans and Jacksonville this size. It's one of the few stages that can hold and entertain a play of that size in our community. It's larger than Singapore. And I want to make this known to you guys today, that I am committed to a new theater being built in the city of Mobile. I'm committed. I promise you that we will find a way. If we can find $4.5 million to tear down the building and $268 million to build a new arena, then we should be able to find the financing and the capital structure to do the new thing. It is the lifeblood of our city to have a place that provides for adequate entertainment, for a place that has a resource for us to entertain each other, but also be entertained by other people that come to our city. It's advantageous to us to have a place where we can do economic development and bring people into our city. So I'm excited about this possibility and what it's going to do for our city. I approach it excitedly. I approach it with the knowledge of knowing that this site is going to grow and even have housing on it at some point in time on this western end. And I hope that we approach that same philosophy when we talk about affordable housing everywhere else in the city. When we actually do things that we spend $300 million on for entertainment purposes. I hope that we can also find that same energy to provide with the same revitalization effort in communities that are truly needed throughout the city. It's a pleasure and an honor to be a public servant to the city of Mobile. It's a pleasure and an honor to be a public servant to all of you. But most of all, it's a pleasure to be a citizen in the greatest state, but to be a citizen of the greatest city in the state of Alabama. And there's no way that we can do this without each other. There's no way that we can move forward without the energy of all of us working in one direction to meet the common goal. In doing this, we've met one of the steps of this common goal, and that's to tear this beautiful facility down. Our next step is to go the next way with the same energy. And I hope that working together, we can meet that goal. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Councilman. I want to recognize many of the Mardi Gras organizations. We let it be known that we're going to have a time capsule. That's the acrylic box right there. Actually, different than that when we decide how we will incorporate it into the new building. And more information will be forthcoming about what can be put in the time capsule. But some of those that have already made contributions and put that will be in there, the Order of Mist, Double M's, the Mystics, the Order of Juno, the Crew of Columbus, 50-20 Fellows, the Order of Many Faces, the Reds, the Order of Polka Dots, Order of Athena, Order of Egypt, County Cavaliers, Order of Lachey, Sashi. I had an assistant one time spelled her name like that. She went by Lachey. Neptune's Dollars, Mobile's Midnight Masters, the Mobile Carnival Association, the Mystics of Time, the Mobile Mystical Ladies, the Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association, Ron Barrett, the Order of Dragons, the City of Mobile, the Knights of Revelry, and Mary Willis also. I also want to thank Judy Gulledge. I think I saw Judy over here in the wings a little while ago. She has been very instrumental in helping us get the Mardi Gras organizations together in order to do this. I actually have four things that I'm going to put in the time capsule. These are 3 silver coins that I've collected over the years from Mardi Gras events. One of them is the silver coin from the Dragons, the Order of Dragons 100th celebration. Another one is the IM's 2014 celebration, and one from the Double Events in 1978, as well as the Mayor's Challenge coin. There'll be more information forthcoming about what we'd like to see put in the time capsule. So for those that are hearing this message, if you want to put something in, but look at the size of it. So we can't put your costume in there. We can't put a lot of things that you would probably want in there. We can't do that. But we'll be glad to work with you. You will work with my staff in order to do that. So I'm actually going to drop these in there